Alright, welcome back all. I hope you're having a good time following this. I hope it's helping. I hope we're getting one step closer with this one to actually unlocking that armor for you. Right now, we're going to be handling Taurus. There are 4 riddles to this one, and despite that fact, it's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward march across the countryside. Just be sure that you don't kick up a hornet's nest in the process. Now right here, we're going to pinpoint each of these locations. You saw back there, really close by. It's like a little lift station, a little makeshift crane, a set of pulleys. Coming over here, we're heading to the Le Champ de Mars next, and you'll be looking for the central pillar there. Crossing the the open field, there's a big tree, a stage there. The stage is what you're going to be looking for. The third riddle will be located on that. Or sorry, I guess it would be the 4th riddle at that point. The 3rd solution. And then we come over to the kind of the military academy. We're not going to get right into the thick of things there. We're just going to be working the perimeter for the most part, but we do have to scale the sucker, as that final solution there for Taurus is located up high on the building, on the back side of it. So, like I said, it's going to be a pretty straightforward march right through these 4 points. And there you see it. There's the pulley system. It's like a little, a very rudimentary crane. Maybe acts as a bit of a scale at times. I don't know. Certainly, yeah, it looked like there was a point there for some sort of, a device to be lifted or an object to be lifted with a counterweight of some kind as well, So there we have it, and it certainly seems fitting there for the docks, Now, mounting up here, you can already, if you look closely, you can already see the statue that we're heading for. There's Le Champ de Mars, and this is it. It's a collection of pillars here, or columns with the statue atop it. That center pillar is where we're going to find riddle number 3. And there we go. Now, there are a lot of soldiers out here, so that's why I kind of said, just make sure you don't bump into one and start, a war that's probably not going to end well for you, Anyway. And it's just going to tie you up and bog you down and keep you from really being able to solve this with any sort of haste, Now, you can already see the tree we're heading for. I did dip in through the tent here. The sun was beaming down on Arno. He was complaining about the heat, so I gave him a little shade there. A little reprieve from it. You see the tree. We just got to climb this rock. Beyond that, we've got a little stage up here. Little platform, and this is where we find riddle number 4. And off in the distance, well, we can't see it just yet, but that's what we're heading for. And we're going to scale that. I'm not quite sure why I opted to go right in here, but it's pretty straightforward at this point. That's about as close as it's going to get with that waypoint, and it's really not too far off. Although I think that the solution, or the final puzzle piece, is a little more centered on the building. Now, of course, right here, certainly be cautious. This is a restricted area. There are guards patrolling the rooftop as well. But, there shouldn't, so long as you kind of follow this path upwards, I doubt you're going to have to deal with anything, You won't get spotted, and you'll probably have a clean run to the final piece of this puzzle. The Taurus, complete with that. Coming up next, we will have Cancer. Only 4 remaining at this point. Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius. And, of course, that really only applies if you've been following from start to finish with me and have been completing it along the way. We'll have that armor eventually, people. Just be patient. Until next time, all, well, remember why it hurts, and thanks for stopping by. Later.